So, man, I'm driving up and down this motherfucking highway. I'm somewhere in Illinois, some shit called Marion. I think it's by Carbondale. Not really sure, don't really give a fuck. But, you know, back in October, I went to D.C. for the Million Man March. You know, I done drove to Florida several times. I done drove, man, fuck it. I was a over-the-road truck driver, so I done hit damn near all the states it is to hit in the continental U.S. So, when you drive up and down these highways, particularly that ride to D.C., you know, you go up through Illinois, you go through Indiana, you go through Kentucky for a little bit. I think you don't tag Tennessee. You go through West Virginia, and then you go through Virginia, and then, do you hit Maryland? Yeah, Maryland is on the other side of D.C. You do hit Maryland. But particularly, man, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, not West Virginia so much. West Virginia is a mountain state. And if you drive through West Virginia, you're going to be hella far above sea level, like looking out the window like that and shit. Because it's a 1,500-foot drop off of a motherfucking cliff if you take the wrong turn, nigga. But that's neither here nor there. So, as I done drove through this nation, you know, hit the highways and the byways, I started noticing something, right? Illinois is a slave-owning state, right? You know, there's some plantations and shit in Illinois. As a matter of fact, if y'all fuck with me dearly, then y'all know me. Y'all know that I have talked about Illinois, you know, and it's a place in Illinois called Anna, Illinois, and Anna, A-N-N-A, stands for Ain't No Niggas Allowed, Illinois. This is real shit. I'm not making this shit up. I'm not that good. So, if Ain't No Niggas Allowed, Illinois, shit gets real deep, you know what I'm saying? They also got a town called Greenmount or Greenbelt, Illinois. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that Illinois is seeping through its guts with slavery, with racism, with hatred for black folks. You also have, you got Indiana. Now, if you are a student of history, man, you'll know that Indiana is where the Ku Klux Klan was originated at. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people would say it came from Mississippi or something. That's false. Ku Klux Klan was originated in Indiana. And a fun fact to know is that in Indiana, any town that starts with the word green or white, that was a slave, you know what I'm saying? That was a slave city. You know what I'm saying? So, or it was a city built in racism of keeping niggas out. This is all verifiable fact. You can go read a book called Sundown Towns, written by a guy named James W. Lowen. So, Sundown Towns. It was released in 1995. Then we make our way through Kentucky, and Kentucky, shit, you know, your bluegrass, a lot of, you know, your horse culture, all of that shit come from Kentucky. You know, Churchill's Down is in Louisville, Kentucky. The horse racing, you know, all of that shit is from Kentucky. And if y'all know the history of horse racing, the first jockeys were black men, black slaves, sharecroppers, so on and so forth. We skip past West Virginia. We go to Virginia. Now, West Virginia could be a slave state too, possibly. But we have to give West Virginia a pass because the terrain is too treacherous to really be a slave state where they producing a viable crop. Now we go on to Virginia. Virginia, as we know, they grew tobacco. Tobacco was the main crop of Virginia, as well as cotton and the other cash crops. Maryland too. You know what I'm saying? So I drove through all of that shit on the way to DC. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my way to Tennessee now. Now, in me driving through all of these states, we see nothing but slave plantation. Slave plantation after slave plantation after slave plantation after motherfucking slave plantation. And, you know what I'm saying? It begs the fucking question, like, alright, why are these slave plantations still in existence? You know what I'm saying? When they talk about the uproar of Black Lives Matter, the Blue Lives Matter, 2016, motherfuckers, slavery was supposed to have been abolished in 1865. Now, those of us who are in the know that that wasn't actually ratified until 1868. 1868, yeah, it wasn't actually ratified. It could be 1866. I have to check. But motherfucker, it was over 150 years ago. Let's just say that. It was ratified a long fucking time ago. Now, when you drive up and down these highways and byways, 64, 57, 24, 70 will pretty much take your ass all the way. It'll take you all the way damn near to DC. So when you drive up and down these highways, you look off the side of the highways and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Right now, I run through a little woodsy area, but if you look out the side of the highway, all you're gonna see, you know what I'm saying? You'll see slave plantation, slave plantation, slave plantation. And it begs the question of who the fuck is upkeeping these slave plantations? You know, sure enough, slave plantations is a whole business within itself. Are these slave plantations still funded by the state? You know what I'm saying? When we talk about what's the problem with black people, why black people are so upset, these motherfuckers gotta be funded by the state. And if they are individually funded, then that's a whole subsector of society that is funding an ideal state that we're supposed to have been passed or have supposed to have been grown past over 150 years ago. So, I mean, when you look at these plantations, this shit don't look like what the fuck they showed you in Roots when Chicken George went back to the plantation and the shit was all burnt down and Nat Turner came and it's burnt down. These motherfuckers look like nice, luxurious ass houses. You know what I'm saying? So if these plantations are privately held, why are people funding these motherfuckers for tours of them? It ain't that much motherfucking history we need to relearn. Shit is already in books. You know what I'm saying? But the slave plantation, it has to give somebody a sense of nostalgia. Nostalgia, let me break that down for my hood niggas. A sense of home, a sense of comfortness, a sense of this is where I belong. Alright, now we got that out the way for the hood niggas. It has to create a sense of nostalgia for these white idealists or these racist idealists. But when you look at the descendants, or for y'all super conscious niggas, the ascendants of the slaves that was on those plantations, these people they moved to the inner city, to the projects. And the ones who work in the projects, they live in the ghetto. Now, this shit about to take a turn. For all y'all super religious motherfuckers, y'all can log off now. But when you start talking about the descendants of these slaves who's on these plantations that they still keep up, they in the city. Now, as y'all know, most of the housing projects were underfunded or unfunded, and they've been torn down. You know, they've been torn down. So those people, they were gentrified or they had to move out, and they still live in the ghetto. So all of my folks back home in North Side St. Louis, you know, some parts of South Side St. Louis, who are the descendants of these people, when you look in the ghetto, why is it that no place in the ghetto looks like these motherfucking plantations that they keeping up? I'm talking about these plantations got nice green grass. The grass so motherfucking green, is it bluegrass? I ain't bullshitting on you. It got a white picket fence. And no motherfucker, this ain't me sitting up in here embellishing a story. I literally rode past a plantation with a white picket fence. It got pastures. It had fields, nice, knolly, grassy, you know what I'm saying, fields. But the ghetto don't look shit like that. The ghetto don't get no funding. All the ghetto get is the CIA dropping motherfucking crack. Again, this ain't me stirring the pot. It's all verifiable in a book called Darker Lines, written by Gary Webb. But they killed that nigga though. But when we in the ghetto, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to wrap this shit up. When we in the ghetto, the only place that looks similar to these slave plantations is the church. I mean, some of y'all might disagree. Some of y'all might say I'm stretching it. You know, if you disagree, come on, let's dialogue. But the only place where the descendants or the ascendants of the slaves are at that resembles something as nice as the plantation is the church. The church, motherfucker. That's it. The rest of the ghetto is an abomination. The rest of the ghetto is an abomination. Period. So, did they give us the church? Did they give us God? Did they give us Jesus to keep us subservient? Or to keep us being slaves? It's just a question. It's up for you to answer, because I ain't got the answers.